You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe in the news. I will support Trump to help Nigeria fight terrorism. Who said this? Wike. He was the one speaking on alleged Christian genocide. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has declared his readiness to support former US President Donald Trump if it will help Nigeria tackle terrorism. Speaking on Channels Television's Politics Today, Wike reacted to concerns about alleged persecution of Christians and rising insecurity in parts of the country. I will support Trump in providing the supporting Nigeria with technology in the fight against terrorism. He stated, stressing that his focus is national security and not politics. Wike dismissed claims that he was ignoring killings because of politics. He insisted that human lives must not become political tools. Sure, we stop these killings. It's not for me to capitalize that people are dying in, in Plateau. It's not for me to capitalize that people are dying in Benue. They wanted to take over the rest of, the government. No, 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 he said, arguing that preventing further loss of life matters more than political rivalry. He questioned the narrative of Christian genocide, saying security challenges affect all citizens regardless of religion. Who knows? So person died. Is he a Christian? Is he a Muslim? Is he a non-believer? He asked, urging Nigerians not to frame insecurity along religious lines. The minister recalled his experience visiting Maiduguri in 2011 during the peak of Boko Haram attacks. According to him, shortly after he left a school in the city that day, the school was destroyed. I was the first minister under Boko Haram to go to Maiduguri. That same day, that school was burned down. He narrated, highlighting how deep-rooted terrorism has been. Wike added that he will support any country that wants to prefer solutions in supporting the Nigerian government to fight terrorism, noting that nations often assist allies in such situations. These are well said by the minister, Nyesom Wike. I am of the opinion that it is better for one not to be sentimental when it comes to the issue of security of life and property. Of course, he was, offering his own opinion on the use of the word Christian genocide in Nigeria. And like I always say, it's a sensitive issue. I think we should learn our lesson as Nigerians that whatever politics we want to do, when it comes to security, we should just keep quiet. Yes, necessity should be on us that we must be neutral when it comes to the issue of security in Nigeria as of today. We must remain objective, and that is the key thing. Like Mr. Peter Obi said, that this particular insecurity didn't start in with this current administration. That's subjectivity. And he's not going to play to the gallery because he's a politician who lost to the incumbent in the last election. Therefore, you will now begin to, gaslight Nigerians. No, like Wike is also saying here, I think he has clarified the singular fact that the killing we are talking about here is not restricted to the Christians alone, but of course, for those who happen to be Christians, who can count loss of lives of some members of their church, can make noise and say, look, these people are killing us Christians, they are killing us in our churches. And if that is the only clip that is being released even to foreign allies like US, and US make comment only on that, to a large extent those who have done that are not being objective. That's just the truth, because they are speaking from only one angle. I will not be able to blame the US president or the government of US for that. But then, if those who are on the other end too, when they are unleashing all this, particular their terrorism in the northwest, that is core Muslim areas, and they decide to only shoot the, show the clips of what happened to the northern Muslim, and then peradventure maybe the US president also made issue statement only on that perspective. We will have also said that those who are giving such half information are not being objective, and they are not being, patriotic as Nigerians. But then, for the likes of Son Wike, who is looking at the general picture, of course, we will give them, yes, a kudos, because this is essential that everybody, whether you are a believer or a non-believer, whatever you are believed in, it doesn't matter now when it comes to security, because security does not respect all those things, your religion, your kind, all up and down. We should be able to be objective and say, look, this is the situation in this region, and this is the situation in this other region, and this is how to tackle it. Of course, if the United States government decided to offer support and help, why not? You need to take it, because the point when it comes to security is to find solution. Yes, but of course Nigerians are skeptical, because when they look at history and they remember the involvement of United States government in some countries for intervention, they realize that a year, 2, 3, 4 years after the so-called security aids or intervention by the US or the foreign powers, US in particular, those countries' life never remained the same. It seems as if they are worse off than where they were coming from. And people can pinpoint of different examples. And we've also seen the antecedent of the fact that probably whenever US government go anywhere, they don't just go in and be of help because they are friendly in quote now for free. They don't do it for free, and they have to actually lay hands on something. One of the mineral resources, the oil, and some other things like that. And we don't want such a situation to happen to us in Nigeria. Now that it seems as if we are having an enlightened democracy now, that people can easily talk and criticize the government, and government can respond accordingly, and things are beginning to get shape. We are now hearing that they will come in and take over our security or whatever. No, we shouldn't allow such a thing. Let it be that we allow the administration to effectively do what they can do, and if they can get help from outside, let it be an objective help. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.